Happy birthday, my boy.
You out of control. Hey, DJ. Yes, my
And that's my
DJ.
DJ.
Go, DJ. And 1-on-1, the hottest. Oh, my bad. I'm about to go in, bro.
Yo, what up, though? It's your boy, Juice.
And it's your boy, FENiX. What's good? What's good?
Welcome back to another episode of the Fresh Popcorn Podcast.
Hey, man. You know what this episode is, right?
Special episode. What's today?
Yeah. Well, we got to talk about the episode, man. Okay, we know what episode number this is, right?
Oh, hey. What episode number is it, bro?
It is, hold on, let me see if I got it right. Okay, hold on. Uno de Mayo.
I was waiting for, bro. Uno Cinco?
Uno Cinco de Mayo. Bro, Uno Cinco de Mayo.
Come on.
This is.
Come on, bro.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1 5. Hey, man, this is episode 15, y'all. We just. Hey, but you know what episode this is, right?
This is a special episode, bro.
And why is that, man?
It's my boy, FENiX's.
Hey, bro, it's my birthday, man. I am. This is a special episode, y'all. I'm excited. I'm actually excited. I'm glad we actually got a chance to do it on my birthday. So
yeah, man.
This is gonna be a great episode, man. So I'm excited. Hey, man. Matter of
What up?
fact, I'm
What
so
up, though?
excited, bro. What's that on the heads? What is that on the heads? Look at that. Y'all see it?
Hey.
You know, a little merch, man. We trying.
What up?
We out here trying. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited about it. I know Juice is excited about it, man. I think between me and you, we did bought about 4 or 5 hats, right?
Bro, I'm stocked up already for sure.
Hey, bro, so it's going down, man. I'm excited about it. I can't believe that we actually made it this far where we're at. So it's actually happening. It's actually happening. Baby steps, like I said, baby steps. As I said at the beginning, hats are coming soon. Hats are coming soon. So please reach out if you want one. We getting them, man. So we excited about that.
Let us know.
What else we got, Juice? What's talk to me today, man? What we got going on today?
It's good. All right. So today, special episode. I mean, not only is it your birthday, but we are talking about Karate Kid's legend.
Hey, what you see?
Karate.
Hey, man, I'm a Miyagi-Do, okay? I'm a Miyagi-Do, straight up. That's me.
Yeah.
So I've been a fan of Karate Kid. Whoa, look at you. Look at that. What is that?
Yeah, hold on.
Bro, what? Yeah. What is that, bro?
My popcorn bucket. Karate Kid popcorn bucket, bro. What up?
Dog, are you kidding me? They had that at the movie theater?
Bro,
that's crazy, bro. I like that.
I got this straight from Jackie Chan himself, bro.
I like that, bro. That's fresh, man. Give me one more. Give me one more, bro. Boy, don't mess with them because it'll chop your head off, man. Hey, so we got a little Karate Kid Legends, right? We're gonna talk a little bit of up and coming. We got coming up as far as like TV shows and movies. It's coming out in June. So in June, of course, we're gonna do our trailers at the end. We'll do the same thing we do before, as always. And we got a little bit of fun in between. So man, let's get to it.
A little bit on the nitty gritty. Talk to you. All right. So, Karate Kid Legend.
Yeah.
Let me know. We both saw it.
Yes, we did.
Let me know what you think, bro.
Okay. Again, we all know this is a spoiler alert. We always spoil. Okay. Spoiled milk, right? Karate Kid. So I'm a Karate Kid fan, man. I grew up watching Karate Kid, Mr. Miyagi, Daniel's son, right? Karate, right? I've also watched the series on Netflix as well called Cobra Kai. So I've always been a Karate Kid fan. I've always been a believer that Karate Kid is, even from the movies till now, it's kind of an after school special feel, right? And you got to be a fan to like it. If you ain't a fan, you ain't a fan. I'm a fan of karate, martial arts, mixed martial arts, all that. I've always been a fan of watching it, right? Let me set the scene, okay, of this movie.
Set it for me. What up?
Okay, and understand all the premise of mostly all the Karate Kid movies are the same, right? So if you're a Karate Kid watcher, you know what I'm about to say. Okay, you got this kid that is in Hong Kong, right? His uncle is Jackie Chan, right? And he's practicing karate or kung fu under him. His mom moves him to New York. All right, so they got to move to New York. But so he moves to New York, new big city, right? Don't know nobody. Meets this girl. Her dad owns a pizza shop, right? And they start to like each other. And as all Karate Kid movies go, that girl that they like ends up having some guy that likes them or they used to date that is now hating and upset because they hanging out, right? They see what they
Right?
see.
What you
So
doing with
again,
my
that's the
girl?
premise of the movie, right? You know what I'm saying? Is this girl, right? Uh, as it goes on, in between the whole, jealousy and all the other stuff, of course, there's a tournament coming up, and he gets an idea of the tournament by a flyer, and he's like, no, I'm good. I don't want to, don't want to do it. And then there's something that pushes him to actually have to do this tournament again. All Karate Kid movies. Am I wrong? Did I miss something?
Didn't miss much. I wanna.
I mean, there's
I
stuff
feel
in
like
between,
yeah,
right?
it's stuff in between. I want to get in between them two.
Okay, all right. So getting in between, right?
All right, so
Go
Karate
ahead,
Kid,
go ahead, go
Karate Kid,
ahead.
it felt like the director had two scripts and they
Okay,
said, "Oh, merge them
okay.
together." Right.
I can feel that.
The beginning of this movie was so much more interesting to me, than the second half of the movie.
Up to what part? Because I want to understand.
So pretty much the beginning of the
Beginning of the movie
movie
to when?
till pretty much until they start training for the tournament at the end of the movie.
Okay,
That's two
okay,
parts.
okay. I got you. I got you. Okay.
End of the movie where his mom moves him to New York because she got a job at a hospital. It was
Yeah.
kind of like the reverse of the Karate Kid with Jaden Smith, right?
Yeah.
Like
Right.
his mom
Right.
moved him to Hong Kong
Hong Kong.
from
Exactly. So
Detroit.
it's basically just a spinoff. Yep.
It just
Yep.
it
Yep.
just flipped. So now they're moving from Hong Kong to New York. Yeah, the beginning of the movie, the love interest, her father is an ex boxer
Mm-hmm.
who pretty much opened up a pizza shop and had to stop boxing because he had his daughter who was the love interest.
Where's the mom at? That's what I'm trying to figure out. But go ahead, bro.
I think mom died early, but yeah, I
Did
think
it? I
that was
don't remember
after.
saying that, but go
I don't
ahead.
remember.
Okay.
I just assumed, but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, mommy wasn't in the picture.
No.
Anyway, the father is struggling. He took a loan out for some people you don't want to take loans from. So
Yep.
they come in to attack him, beat him up, and then you see the main character, Ben Wong, who is Lee Fong in the movie. You see
Mm-hmm.
him defend the father's honor in the street, beats up the guys, and then
Mm-hmm.
that was funny to me because literally the scene before that,
He
he
got his
got
ass
beat up.
kicked
He got his
by
ass
one
kicked in
kid,
school by one person, and
by one
now the
person.
very next scene, he's beating up four grown men in the street.
Yes.
But
So he
hey,
got beat up by one kid. Okay. Now he getting beat up by
now he's beating
he's
up
beating
four
up
men.
three grown ass men.
Yeah,
But maybe it was the adrenaline that kicked in.
it had to be.
I'm saying it might have
He,
been the
he,
adrenaline
want,
kicked
he,
in.
want, he, you want to go back to your girl, be like, "Hey, I let your dad get his ass."
But it's so weird because like as the movie goes on, you see the moments where he's afraid to do certain things and then he ain't afraid to do certain things.
I don't.
So it kind
Yeah,
of
it
threw me
was.
off, bro. It kind of threw
But
me
yeah.
off.
So anyway, after that point, he saved the father's life from getting
Mm-hmm.
jumped because he
Yep.
owed some guy some money. The father starts to train for a local boxing tournament, but he's mixing in now martial art that Lee Fong is teaching him, right?
Kung Fu. Kung
Yeah,
Fu. Because
sorry,
he
Kung
asked the
Fu.
kid to teach him what he knew.
Exactly. So
Okay.
the father was an experienced boxer. He was at this time, he was the best in the city, right? Well, back in his day, he was the best
Yeah,
in the
back in
city.
his day.
Now he's like an older man, but now he's going back just to get some money so he can keep
Yeah.
everything
Yeah.
afloat. But then you go through a whole training montage. Lee Fong, the kid, starts working at the restaurant. So you see the restaurant start booming
Yeah.
more. You see a
Yeah. Yeah.
relationship with his daughter, who is Mia. You see their
Yep.
relationship are getting better. Lee Fong, you see, and like it was like a great, like it's Karate Kid montage, right? They're training, like the story is progressing. It was, but this time it wasn't the older person, the master teaching the student. It was the
It
student
was a student
teaching
teaching the older
the
person because it wasn't even a
older
master,
person, right?
basically. Yeah.
It was how you just said how Karate Kid follows the same formula. It was finally something new that I was way more interested in than the second half of the movie.
Really?
So much more. Like the second half of the movie,
Yeah.
you can't tell me the second half of the movie you knew exactly what was going to happen.
Well,
You
no,
can't
you
tell me
did,
you
man.
didn't know.
You did, and I will say like it was very nice to see that, but it was kind of weird at the same time to me, right? Because I feel like this kid training could have kicked that kid's ass that first fight at school.
I
You could
agree.
see it in the training, right? Straight
I
up.
agree.
You could see the fighting style when he's fighting those three grown men, right? Compared to that little move he did, I can't remember what it's called, a kick flip, whatever that he did, a guy's ass kick, right? So straight, that's my opinion, right? So yes, it was different. It was neat. I will say this kid can fight
For
straight up,
sure.
like he can
So that's
straight up fight, like
another
yeah,
That's another thing I like that they did. They didn't take
yeah,
like somebody who's completely green,
yeah,
doesn't know kung fu, doesn't know karate, anything. He
yeah,
had like a platform to stand on. He knew
yeah.
what he was doing. So in the later half, they weren't like teaching him what to do. They were just
They
like,
was
oh, we gotta
just
improve, we gotta
tightening it up,
merge
yeah,
our style. But
yeah.
the end of the first half, the father is winning the boxing match, right? Like
No, he get
he
his ass kicked first,
He's win
and then
he was doing well. He was doing well, but then he started like overwhelmingly winning the boxing match, right?
yeah,
And then
yeah,
and then the dude he was fighting started giving some cheap shots, elbowing him in the head repeatedly, and now he's in the hospital.
yeah, yeah,
From
and
that very moment when he was in
that's
the
the second
hospital,
part of
the
the movie.
movie just went downhill to me.
Really?
Now Jackie Chan comes in, Ralph Macchio comes in. Now they have to
Daniel's son. Okay, don't get it
Daniel.
twisted, bro.
All
Okay.
right,
All right. That's it. That's it.
he comes in.
I'm saying Daniel's son, boy.
He comes into the movie just to now to train the Lee Fong for the five. I think what is that? The city fight was called like the
The
five
five
boroughs.
barrels. Five
Yeah, yeah.
barrels. Yeah.
So they train him for that, but they infuse their style. So
So
now
you
they
did you
infuse
did
in karate.
karate. Well, Miyagi son.
Yeah,
Miyagi's
yeah.
karate. Okay. All right. You get me right. That so here's I'm with you on that as far as like the two parts, because again, it was like watching two different movies straight up.
It's like
Totally
yin and
agree.
yang. If we stand on
You know
brand,
what? Here's what threw me off some, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Is it had like they tried to have like a comic book feel to it, right? Where if you see there's a couple scenes where they had like comic book borders that kind of switch screens. It was only in the beginning of the movie. Like you'd have to rewatch it again. And then they
yeah,
trashed it.
I missed
They
that.
tossed it, bro. They tossed it really quick. Now,
Okay,
when they got to this tournament, okay, and we can back up because again, let me back up. I do believe or feel when Jackie Chan and Daniel-san were teaching him the karate and the kung fu. I liked it because you could see the two different styles of fighting, which was dope.
can I
Right?
interject?
You go ahead.
You liked it because you were comfortable with it because that's the same shit in every Karate Kid movie.
Not in Karate Kid. In Karate Kid, they're not showing. You don't see two different senseis showing two different styles. Because here's the
Not
thing.
that, not that particular, but just like the training part. Like you're used to that montage of training.
Yeah, but it was just a little bit different, man. It was a little bit different me, and I think why it was different me because it was almost like how it was in Cobra Kai when Eagle Fanger came and Miyagi Do came together, right? When they came together, there was two different styles. You had Johnny's style and you had Daniel-san's style, right? So it kind of was like a spin from that for me, right? But again, I do enjoy the art form of fighting, right? I like that shit. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed how you see a progression. I like how you see the Miyagi Do that he do, and then you would see, the kung fu. Like you saw the whole blend of that. You even saw. I can't remember the style of fighting that Jackie Chan does, but you could see that through and through with this kid when he fought those three grown ass men. Like boy, he was doing his thing, and I wonder if he did his own stunts. We might have to look into that and see,
Yeah,
but it was pretty damn good. Now, what threw me off, man, is when they got to this five borough tournament. It was the guy that was commentating the tournament was like watching Def
and
Jam's.
one,
It was like and one or like that Def Jam, remember that Def Jam fighting game. Remember, I don't know. Yeah, it was like that, bro. Like it was like
bro. If you
the
had
numbers would
Fat
pop up,
Joe, if you had Fat Joe in that
bro.
game or Ludacris,
You was winning,
Snoop
bro.
Snoop Dogg was crazy too. Yeah, bro. The fight for New York was
Yeah.
insane.
So that's kind of what it reminded me of. Couldn't figure out who this kid. So the kid that he fought, I think his name was Cody. I think his name was right.
Connor
Connor.
Day.
Connor's name was Connor. I couldn't figure out where I knew this kid from because that kid could actually fight. I've seen him fight before. So I did the research and come to find out he was in the show called Into the Badlands a while back
Yeah,
that he was in. And actually, that's how I remember him being in it. So that's kind of how I remember him from because he was like too familiar.
got it.
And of course, at the end of the movie, you got the signature move that kid knocked the kid down. He wins the tournament. They win. Ha ha ha. Right. But I think the funny part. I mean, there was some funny stuff in the movie that was actually pretty. I thought was pretty decent. But the end credits was pretty neat when they got the pizza sent to them and Johnny and Daniel's son and Johnny was like he's like we call it pizza parlor Miyagi Do. That was a good twist. I like that, bro.
So I'm gonna be completely frank. I never saw Cobra Kai. I never watched it.
I know, bro.
I
But you see,
recognized who the dude was,
like,
but I never watched Cobra Kai. But the joke he made was like a universal joke. You didn't have to know who he was for the joke.
yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, yeah.
They're talking about he's talking about opening a pizza parlor and doing pizza, out in California and naming it Miyagi Do, which DOE basically, right? Or DOUGH. There you go. Sorry, my bad. But it was funny, man. But he also had a couple other ones. Now, with that said, okay, and I know you about to kill it. I know you about to kill it, bro. I know you are. I didn't think it was a horrible movie. I think there was things that could change. I think it was a decent watch. But what you rating this movie?
So, Karate Kid Legends. I am giving this stale popcorn.
Dale.
2. Give it a 2. Stale popcorn.
Ooh, huh?
2. It was, like I said, I enjoyed thoroughly the beginning of the movie. It just felt like 2 separate scripts got merged together, and it's part 1, part 2. Like, I enjoyed the movie. If they would like, I was more interested in the boxing match than the kung fu match at the end of the movie. So, Karate
Okay.
Kid Legends, stale popcorn. For
All right.
you, give it to me. Karate Kid Legends, what would you rate it? Let me hear it.
I'm gonna go through a couple different things. The fighting choreograph stuff, I thought was pretty good. Right. I did think the storyline could have been better. I do feel like it was, like two different things happening. They could have cleaned that up. I do think the music scores sucked in this movie. As far as the music just was kind of crappy to me, especially when he was going through like these moments and these sad moments. I listen to all that stuff. I pay attention to a lot of that stuff. The quality, as far as how they filmed, how the picture quality was great. I thought the acting was pretty good. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad acting. And the kid that was one of the star character, one of the star main character, he did well. I think even the girl did well. I'm gonna give it. I don't know. I mean, where does the 3 sit? I'm gonna give it a 3. Does a 3 sit? Like I think yours is more like 3 days stale popcorn. I'm gonna give mine like 1 day stale popcorn, right? And again, it might be it's like a 1 day and maybe a few hours stale popcorn because I still enjoyed it. I had my little smiles. It's very, very familiar to me because again, I am a Karate Kid person. Now, there was one character I want to talk about real quick, and tell me if I'm reaching. Let me find him real quick. His name is Joshua Jackson.
The father,
Okay?
yeah,
The father.
Joshua
Okay?
Jackson, yeah.
He gave me Fast and Furious vibes, dog.
Interesting. How so?
Not gonna lie, bro. Like I could see him kind of taking a place of Paul Walker in a way. Not necessarily his character, but like a brother of his. Like
Was it a look?
yeah, bro. Like he got that Paul Walker esque vibe to me, and I kept thinking like, damn, they could throw him in Fast and Furious. I think he'd be all right. I think he could fit, man. Like they could have spun something off with that. Like he had a little brother. I mean, but just our cousin or something. But he gave me some vibes, man. But again, I give it a 3. I give it a 3.
Karate Kid Legends. Let us know if you've seen it. Let us know what you think.
Yeah, please.
Put your comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Absolutely.
Yeah, fresh popcorn, baby.
There it is. Karate Kid Legends.
Karate Kid Legends.
So,
yep. Talk to me.
Current TV.
Current television.
What you watching right now?
Currently, I'm watching a couple different things. I've trying to just dibble and dabble in a couple different things.
Okay.
I started Prison Break again, and I finished just because the first season of Prison Break that is television on another level, right?
Yeah.
But I blitzed the first season. I got that done in a couple days, right? It's like 22 episodes, which I did not remember. I thought it was like a good 12 ball. 22.
22.
A lot of
That's
filler in there.
It's a lot
Yeah,
of
a lot of filler. Yeah. So I finished that in a couple days.
Yeah.
I'm on season 2. I'm gonna be honest, I completely stopped. I was like, what? It's called Prison Break.
Was it bad?
It's called Prison Break. He's out of prison now. So it's like
you might as well go in there.
It's not called On the Run. It's called Prison Break. So like But then the thing is, there's like 2 more seasons after that. Like, it's like a 4 or 5 season show. So I was like, I'm not
Yeah,
wa and I know he goes back to prison. Like, I've finished the entirety of the show before, but like, I'm not. I was like, you know what? I'm good. I'll watch what I wanted to watch, which is the first season. After
yeah.
that, I'm straight.
You
So
let it go.
yeah, I also started. I know you told me to watch. I was reluctant just because I've caught up to everything. So
Yeah,
it's a terrible show. The show had it started off at the top, peak of the mountain, and it just went
yeah.
downhill. The Shy.
The Shy, huh? Hey man, they
So
tried.
the new
They
season came
tried.
back out. I'm like, I think it's like 2, 3 episodes out. Yeah, man, it's just
Yeah.
it's hard. Like I want to support. It's all black
Hey
cast,
man,
all black
I
show.
told you, bro. Once Kevin left, the show went downhill.
Not even
Dude got
just
killed.
yeah, yeah,
Rob
dude.
gone. Like,
Yeah,
bro, it just went downhill, man. Like, and here's the thing is, I'll probably tune in and watch some of it just to my little guilty pleasure, right?
that's exactly what it is.
So, damn, that sucks, man.
Tell me
I'm
about it.
kind
The
of
show
dumb. I'm
sucks.
kind of upset about that, bro.
And I got one more for you. And I'm gonna pass
Okay,
it
go
to you.
ahead. Go
I got
ahead.
one more. And I solely turned this on just for you. I had you in
Okay.
mind when I turned this
Okay.
on, bro. I
Okay.
think you might know. I tried to watch, and I say tried. I bared my all right.
What is it? What is it?
All American.
Okay. Okay. I knew it. I knew it.
The new season of All American was
The
on Netflix. I
lookers.
turned the first episode on, or
Yeah.
I'm like 30 minutes in. I turned it off. I was like,
Could do it.
I can't sit through this.
Amen. Amen.
Can't do
Nowadays people will just probably watch it because of the character visualization of the characters. Straight up, there's some good looking
it.
people on that show. Straight up, I think that's what it is. I think. I
Yeah.
mean, they got fans, bro. They've got fans. They've got some fans.
I was
I've seen it. No. When I say fans, when the
got
ladies
you,
like you, they got fans, bro. I'm sad that bro. Speaking of that show, they just got.
renewed for the last season. Yeah, they just I know. Terrible news. Terrible news.
I'm still gonna watch it.
I dropped to the floor when I heard it. I said, "What the fuck are we
I said,
doing? What are we
no, bring Spence back. Bring Spence
doing?"
back. Yeah, man. So that's two shows that I really enjoyed, and then now they all basically gone. So I mean, what else you got? Anything else?
For TV shows,
Yeah,
I need some recommendations. Like I'm kind of grasping. I know Jenny in Georgia is coming back in a couple of days here,
yeah, they coming back.
June 5th. Jenny in Georgia, so third season of that. I'm excited for that.
Okay,
I'm just June is I think the summer is like big for movies. So I'm just excited for the
summer is big for
movies week
movies.
to
Yeah,
week. And I'm excited for
yeah.
movies, the summer blockbuster. So but Jenny and Georgia is coming up. So I think that's gonna be my next TV show watch. I think that's gonna be really good.
Okay,
Hopefully Netflix doesn't
bro. You already know how it is, but we'll see. We'll see. Actually, no. I think they'll throw the whole season on there, bro, because they
I
did
think
the
for
last one.
that they're
Yeah,
gonna put a
yeah.
whole
I
season
think
on
that.
there.
Yeah. I think so.
But like the Stranger Thing, do you see the Stranger Thing schedule release?
No, bro, I did not.
Bro, that thing is starting like the first part starts in November, and then the second part starts on Christmas, December 25th, and then
Why?
the final episode is July
Yeah.
1st.
What?
Bro, it's
Why is it
crazy.
like that?
Not July 1st, sorry, January 1st. January 1st.
Okay. I was gonna say
Not July.
that's a
No.
spread, bro.
But it's 3 months.
Yeah, I
To
mean,
make
yeah,
it's
I mean, but
November, December, and
that would have been a
January.
longer spread. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know what's
Crazy
crazy,
work.
man? I ain't watched that either. I think I watched like two seasons, maybe for season one. Stranger Things.
Why do you give up on the
Bro,
show?
I just don't like some things,
As
bro.
I just talked about
Yeah,
giving up on
some things I don't. You know what I'm saying? You watch what you watch. I watch what
it.
I watch. Okay,
My bad,
so I'm
my bad, my
watching All
bad, my bad.
American, bro. Just know that.
Okay.
Okay, so you got your show. So what I've been watching Power Book 3, Raising Canaan. I'm on, I think it's like season 4, episode 9. If you watch the show, I'm basically at the point where Unique has come back because Unique was killed, right? Or they thought Unique
Yeah, I
was
thought he was
they
killed.
thought his dad, his brother basically beat him up, right? And put him out to trash. So Unique is back, his brother gone. Canaan is starting to evolve to who he is, right? I enjoy the show. It's actually pretty dope. I don't like the guy that plays Keenan. I don't know why. I don't believe him. I don't believe him, bro. I don't believe that him. It just don't. I don't know. I'm trying to get used to him. Everybody else I like, man. Rock,
Season
I like.
4, you're trying to get used to him?
I'm trying to get used to him, bro. I still can't get used to him. Like, look, so like, I enjoyed his character in the beginning, right, the first 3 seasons. But now that he's evolved into Kanan, right, that we know, he just seems he's trying to be tough guy, and I just can't take the tough guy from him. I just don't get it, right?
Because you saw him as a kid in the early seasons?
It's just tough. Like but again, I seen Juke right before as well, and she's evolving. I like it, right? Everyone's evolving, and I can accept it. I just can't. I don't know why I can't accept him as that character evolving.
Is that more of a compliment to 50 Cent in the actual Power series, how
I
well
think
he
so,
played
bro.
Canon?
Yeah,
It
I
was,
think so,
yeah,
bro. Yeah,
that
I
was
think
just
so.
hard for anybody to live up to.
Yeah, I
Got it.
think so, bro. Like I was trying to, it's in because I was sitting back and I was watching the show, man, and like he'd have his scenes and he come in and he tried, like he's trying. Not saying he's acting is bad. I just don't believe the character. Like I don't know what it is. Like I feel like he's trying to portray even the voice just don't work for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh,
You gotta
you,
get shot in it. You
yeah,
gotta get
like
shot in
yeah,
it.
I know, but it just don't like he don't like he had that rap that deeper like 50 voice. Like I don't like it, man. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna keep watching it. It's not horrible. So that's that. We watched a series we started watching, man. That because it was recommended to us. We start watching The Fall of Diddy. My lady wanted to watch it. We on like episode 3 or 4. It's just kind of getting inside of me, and it's not a TV show, but it's a series basically, right? It ain't horrible, but it's just giving you guys some insight. It gives you stuff that we already kind of know, right? I
Yeah.
don't know if y'all watched the whole Diddy trial going on, but it's TV, so we talk about it, right? So that's that. I'm watching that, and then again, we still finishing up the morning show, which my lady's still watching that. There's a show called what is it called? Your Friends and Neighbors, I think it is like that. I think that's the name of that show. Let me make sure that's the name of that show. Let me see here. It's called Your Friends and Neighbors. Yeah, heard it was good. It's an Apple TV Plus. So that might be next on my list. I want to watch that at least season 1. And then I'm going to start watching Severance. So there we go. That's what I got. So that's what TV I got. Now, as far as TV and movies, I guess for June, right? So, and I'm going off my phone, y'all, right? We got, let's see, June 6th, Ballerina. Absolutely. I think you go on Thursday, right?
On Thursday, lined up for that.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna either go Friday or Saturday. So we'll see. Tyler Perry's Straw, that's coming out. I think we looked at that Taraji P one, remember?
Yep.
That one's coming out. That's actually coming out the 6th as well. All right. Then we got June 13th, How to Train a Dragon. Okay. And then The Materialist, which I don't think we've seen the Materialist trailer. I didn't think it was something I was interested in as a romantic comedy. I'm good. Let's see, June 20th, Elo, which is a Pixar. That looks pretty good. That's the little boy that he's an outsider. He wear an eye patch, and he wants to meet the aliens. So that looked pretty good. You got 28 years later coming on the 20th as well. I think that might be. I think that's 28 years too late because that was from day after I think it was or whatever it was. It's a spinoff from that. I think that's what it's called. It's a horror. It's a horror with zombies and stuff. Post apocalypse. Yeah, I think that's bad. Then let me see, June 27th, you got F1, which we gonna see that for sure. And then that's the one with Brad Pitt and old boy from Snowfall. Yeah. And then you got Megan 2.0. I'll see how I feel when that come around the corner. Okay, so we'll see how that feel. New TV shows. Let's see if there's anything good. You got the next Gen Z. I think Gen Z is this month. I think it's this month.
I believe so. Yep.
Yeah, Gen Z is this month. The Bear, June 25th. So season 4, that's coming out, and then Squid Games on the 27th as well. So we got some TV to watch. I watched the first Squid Games. Haven't had a chance to watch the second one. So we'll see. But it definitely first one had me like this. My mouth was open, bro.
Immediately jump to the
Bro,
second one.
well, the second one wasn't out.
Yeah, I'm not when you watch the first one. We're talking about
No,
when the
bro.
second one did.
I found myself fast forwarding through a lot of Squid Games like later in the season.
Interesting.
So yeah, so that's TV. That's what we got coming. Hey man, since it's my birthday, and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, and let me actually get some birthday shout outs real quick since we in the middle of this right here, man. I want to. So those of you that know me know that I actually share a birthday with my sister. Okay. I was actually born right in the middle of her second birthday party, right in the middle. So happy birthday to you, big sis Toya. My nephew,
Happy birthday.
happy birthday, happy birthday. My nephew Xavier, happy birthday to you, sir. Uh,
Mini
Uncle
balloons,
loves you.
X.
Hey,
Mini
X.
balloons.
There you go. I think who else? Who else? My boy Chromie. We could, you know him. You know me. You know Chromie. Happy
Happy
birthday to you, my
birthday.
guy. And fun fact, Chromie and I were friends. I think for like 6 years before we knew we shared a birthday.
None of y'all
Crazy, right?
invited each other to each other's
Bro,
birthday party?
we never we were younger. We didn't know, bro. We was just doing. We was younger. We was young parents, and we was just trying to celebrate with our families. So we didn't know.
Hey, like, hey, bro, my birthday coming up. You want
Nah,
to go to
bro.
the bar? None of that.
Because we was more acquaintances at the time. You know what
Got
I'm
it.
saying so that's what it was. And then my friend of mine from back in the day, Danielle, happy birthday to you as well. I'm trying to think if I'm missing anybody. I think that's about it. June 3rd, Anderson Cooper, celebrity wise. Happy birthday to him. Hey man, I'm throwing him out there.
All right.
So, anyways, so for my birthday, we decided to do something different. We're gonna run through a series of questions, man, and I'm excited about this because some of these questions I got to choose, right? So let's throw them out, right? So, all right, so here we go. First one, right? Juice, you follow me, Juice? All
I
right, here we
got you. I
go.
got
All right, you get to pick one movie and one TV show, okay, that you can put in a time capsule,
you. Okay.
and you can't watch it, you can't even look at it or share it for 20 years. What is it?
Two movies I put in a time capsule.
No, one movie, one TV show. That's it.
Well, okay, sorry, my bad. One movie, one TV show. Let me do movie. It's an easy pick for me. Black Panther, the first
Okay,
one.
okay.
Wow. TV show. Uh, let's go Game of Thrones.
Last season kind of got me out. Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Hey man, I ain't mad at you, bro. So that's something you would rewatch. Those are things that you would rewatch, right? I wouldn't rewatch Game of Thrones if you paid me.
Bro, the first three,
It was
5
good, man.
seasons
Yeah.
is amazing. It's top
Yeah.
tier television.
It is good
S
TV,
tier.
man.
S tier television. You can't get nothing better, bro. But I mean, yeah, the last couple of seasons, you just gotta brave through it. You know, it's
Hey, bro,
terrible.
when they
It's a
gave me
shame.
when they gave me a black war, I was done. I was so upset with them, dog. It was so
But the
dark.
light, yeah.
I get what they were trying to do, but it
I
didn't do
don't.
what
To
they were
this
trying to
day,
do
I
for me,
don't,
bro.
bro. I can
I don't know if they ran out of budget and they was like, let's just try to see what we can do without using some CGI or whatever we can do. Fine. But yeah, that killed me. Okay, so let's see. For me, pick one movie, one TV show. Movie, I love comedy, right? So if I'm picking a movie, it's got to be Friday. It's got to be Friday, bro. It's got
I
to be
love
Friday.
that.
Black Panther's one of my top tier movies, absolutely, but it's got to be Friday. I'm throwing Friday in the bucket. Okay.
It's
All
in there.
right. And then when it comes to TV show, man, my favorite TV show and series I've ever watched is Friday Night Lights. So I'm throwing that in the bucket, bro.
Wow.
I'm throwing Friday Night Lights in there, man. And I can watch Friday Night Lights over and over. I think I've seen it 4 or 5 times.
Okay. Clear
And I
eyes,
might
full
start
heart,
watching it
can't
again.
lose.
Hey man, can't lose, bro. Yeah. So I'm throwing that in there for me. That's me. So there we go. So 28.
Friday. A lot of Fridays for you, huh? Fridays
Man,
and Friday Night Lights.
bro,
That's a
Friday,
busy.
Friday Night Lights, bro.
That's a
Like
busy
Friday,
day for you. That's a
Friday,
busy day.
Friday. Hey, so listen, if y'all can do the exact same thing because we'd love to hear from y'all. If you got a movie and a TV show you put in a time capsule and it's got says that for 20 years so that you can show people 20 years from now or for 20 years in the future what exactly you see your favorite stuff is. What is that? Put that in the comments, man. Let us know. We'd love to hear about that.
What are you picking? What do you let us know?
Yeah, we want to hear that. Okay, so check out. Hey man, you go with one, bro. Cause hey, I can't do it. I can't do it by myself. Give me one.
All right. I got one for you.
Okay.
What is a TV show or movie you can watch that you can want to watch again for the first time? Like
Ooh.
forget everything you know about it. If you could watch a TV show or a movie for the first time again, what would it be?
Do I get to pick one of each?
Go crazy, bro. It's your birthday.
Okay. TV show or movie? TV show and movie. If I could watch it for the first time again, I could watch it. Okay, movie. I got you. The movie, if I can rewatch all over again for the first time, would be Step Brothers. Again, I'm a comedy. I love comedy, bro. That shit funny as hell to me, right? So yeah. Step Brothers will be the movie. And then as far as a TV show that I watch all over again for the first time, it'd be Lioness.
Reliance.
Yeah,
Wow.
Linus,
Okay,
bro.
that's a cool.
I enjoy Linus, bro. That was that would that second season. Hey, bro, it had me. Like, I mean, like first season had me, but second season, oh yeah, I was definitely 100%. I
He
was
was
in
in
there.
there.
So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, so mine would be again. Mine would be Step Brothers and Linus. What about you? What you got?
I just had a movie that comes to the top of my head. A movie
Okay,
that if I could watch again for the first time,
yeah,
hey bro, Avengers Endgame. Avengers Endgame. Like I just remember the euphoric feeling I had in that movie theater when the portals open, you
the
hear
portal open up
Cap
again.
on hey, on your left, and you see Sam flying through, and then you see Black Panther come out with the army. Bro, I get chills every time I watch that movie.
Yeah,
And
man.
like I just remember watching it theater and like everybody just going
Bro, did
crazy.
we go to the movie together to see that?
Bro, yeah.
I think
I
we went all
went
together.
twice, bro. I went like at 3 in the morning to see it one time, bro.
Yeah,
I was in there, bro.
yeah, man.
I remember the crowd, like the whole crowd going crazy when Mjolnir throw his hammer, started moving, and it came to
Yeah.
Cap.
Yeah,
Bro,
bro, that was crazy,
what?
right? That was
What?
crazy, bro. That was actually a really really good movie. It'd be on my list. Like that would be on my list as well as like my time capsule list. That'd be on my list. That's a good
For
movie,
sure.
man.
That's a
Like
great movie.
if I was recommending a Marvel movie to watch to maybe give you kind
I
of
recommend that one.
like an idea of why I enjoy Marvel, right? That would be the one I would recommend.
I wouldn't recommend that one because that movie to you, to me, and you means so much because it's the culmination of 10 years, right?
Oh, 100%.
It's so much layers in that movie because we're Marvel fans. We watch every single
100%.
movie in this saga. It was the buildup that made that movie so much what it is, right?
But
If
I
I'm
would
just telling
recommend it because of
somebody,
how many characters are in there. Like
yeah,
I
but
can
like
point out
nobody would
everybody.
nobody would understand seeing Pepper in an Iron Man suit, like, why that's
So
crazy, right?
so then tell
Nobody
me what
would
movie you're
get
talking about
that.
then.
The movie I would re if I just recommend, like, a Marvel movie to somebody, just throw, like, a Marvel movie at somebody who doesn't
Yeah.
really watch like, my boy Air, he don't know nothing about nothing when it
Yeah.
comes to, like, comic book movies, right? If I'm like, hey, bro, just watch this movie, it's a good time, it would be Thor Ragnarok. You don't, everybody knows who the Hawk is. You don't really need to know the mythology. Thor Ragnarok is isolated. You don't, it's not like a big Marvel movie where you have a big assortment of people where you have to know everybody's backstory for everything to make sense, right? You have one of the greatest entrances when Thor's lost his eye and he did everything with the thunder. Huh?
Yeah.
Like you got one of the coldest fight scenes with that. You got
It's stupid.
when Marvel wasn't like crazy, like over the top with humor. It was like
Yeah.
a hilarious movie. You got great fight scenes. You got Thor, which is one of the strongest Avengers. So you like, hey, this is why people are in love with Marvel. You got strong
Yeah.
people like
Okay.
he's a god, bro.
I
Thor
got you, man.
Ragnarok is like the
I'm
perfect
still
movie to throw.
I'm still gonna give in game, but I got you. Okay, I got you.
Ah,
All right. So let's move on, man. So here we go. All
my
right,
bad.
it's all good. So a movie that you don't tell many people that a guilty pleasure movie, okay? That you don't tell many people that, hey, when it come on, I'm watching that. What's
Yeah.
that movie for you?
A guilty pleasure movie for me. Time Traveler's Wife. Do you remember that? Time Traveler's Wife. Hey,
Um,
that shit almost make me tear up every time I watch it, bro. So the time, hey, if you've never seen a Time Traveler's Wife,
yeah, that's a
bro,
good movie, bro.
pause this, go watch it now.
That was
My
a
dog,
good movie.
he's a time. The explanation is in the title, right?
100%.
The movie you get the point of view of the wife of a time traveler, but he doesn't like when he time travels. He doesn't choose that to when it happens, right?
Yeah,
Like he can be in the middle of a conversation and poof, you just see his clothes flying through the air.
yeah.
So like he just
That
travels
was
through time
crazy,
and
bro. That was
yeah, like
crazy.
he goes back and meets his wife and like low key, I just
Yeah,
thought about it as I'm talking to him. He kind of groomed his wife, no?
he did, bro. 100%.
Kinda,
Yeah,
he kind of groomed his
yeah,
wife.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, he
yeah,
made her
yeah.
exactly what he wanted her to be.
Cheat code like a mug,
Yeah,
bro. Cheat
he
code.
groomed the hell out of her. But
Damn.
that's
Okay.
such a good. And then one of the cool things, a couple years ago, they made a HBO series of Time Traveler's Wife. They pretty much just made the movie
Was it any good?
into like eight to 10 episodes. It was fantastic.
Really?
Same
Okay.
kind of storyline. They just kind of fleshed it out a little bit more.
Damn, it's been a minute since I've seen that movie.
Bro, I love that movie.
Yeah, that's a good
Rachel
movie.
McAdams, I believe, and Eric Bana were
Yeah.
the stars of that movie. Yo, Time Traveler's Wife,
Look at you
guilty
reaching.
pleasure
Look at you reaching.
movie. That's my guilty pleasure movie. Time Traveler's Wife. What about you?
Hey man, you already know me, bro. Don't you know what I'm saying? I'm simple. I mean, how can I say it? If I get a chance to watch, I don't even care if somebody watching. Y'all know me, okay? I'm a Little Mermaid fan, bro. I love me some Little Mermaid, bro. I got gadgets and bob things aplenty. I get oozes and what's it galore. You want bobs? I got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. My bad. Sorry, bro. My bad. Hey, man, I had to sing it out because if you know me, you know I love some Little Mermaid. Huh? Did you say I'm not some fresh popcorn? I see you. Start loving me. I see you, boy. Hey, man. I see you. I see you got the hat on, man. That's what's up. You put it back in there. But yeah, man, Little Mermaid is my go-to, bro. Straight up. And if you know me, you know I watch the hell out of Little Mermaid. So that's my guilty pleasure. But the Time Traveler's Wife, I might have to put that back on again, bro. I ain't
Oh,
seen
I
that in
might
a
watch
minute,
that
bro.
tonight.
I ain't seen that. That's a good one, bro.
That's a good
All right,
pull. I'm
so
trying to tell you.
I got one more, bro, and we can spin it around the corner. All right. This is more of a would you rather question. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go. Okay. Now think about it. Would you rather be stuck in Squid Games or the Hunger Games? Which one would you rather be stuck in?
All right. What kind of choices are these? Am I in the Hunger Games or I'm just like a
You are
person?
in the Hunger Games, bro. You are battling, my guy.
What district am I from? I'm from like District 11.
Now you get.
Am I from District 11 with all the black people?
Yeah.
I'm going in there with Rue. I'm going in there with Rue.
Bro, why is it that way? Why were they all black?
The segregation. What do you mean?
I know the other district is mixed up and blended.
No.
Oh my God. So which one you rather? What you choosing?
Bro, I feel like you have no hope in Squid Games.
No?
It's
Bro,
not
you just
going
gotta
to
be skillful and you gotta be patient, bro. You gotta be
bro.
patient.
What do you mean talking about skillful, bro? I feel like I'm dying in red light, green light. I'm like, because I think I'd be slick. I'm like, I'm a time. Yeah.
I bet the one to be the broken that cracker, bro. I'm definitely Hunger Games. I'm straight up Hunger Games. I'm saying
It
I
gotta
hope
be
they give me
Hunger.
a great skill, something great. Because I'm telling you, because if not, I'm dead quick. But I'm
Yeah,
hoping
bro.
Hunger Games, bro. Is it
I'm
District
killing
11?
Peter. Me and Katniss like these. I
Y'all
swear to
tight?
God. Me and Katniss like these. I swear to God, bro.
Bro, they got another one coming too. It's just crazy.
Yeah, it's about Haymitch.
Yeah, they got another one
It's
coming,
younger
bro.
Haymitch. I'm
Yeah.
all in for that.
Yeah,
I can't
wait to
wait.
see it. So I'm excited about that.
What a question. Would you rather be stuck in
Would you
Squid
rather,
Games
bro?
or Hunger
I'm
Games?
gonna give you another one soon. Don't trip, okay? I'm gonna give you another one. We'll get another one.
I like that. I like that.
All right, y'all. So we are at that point in the episode where we go through and watch some trailers, man, to see what's coming and is it worth the watch or not. So let's get to it. All right, so let me see here. The first one we got is going to be, it's called Freaky Tales. It's got an old vibe to it, but let's check it out and see what we think. Here we go. Freaky tail, freeze all the tails, the freaky tales. These are the tales. Okay, here we go. From California.
With certainty, this underdog has seen his last day.
Yo, wait, hold up. We gotta take it from the top.
Now, whose voice is that?
I got one more job for you. Sleepy Floyd, Warriors point guard. His house is going to be empty on game night. Yesterday was the last job. I did it. I'm done. You're done when we say you're done.
What happened next?
That's a way with a snowfall, right?
Years.
No, he's the
This is the
insecure.
tale, because I know it to be.
You see him?
I found it!
Mr. Marshawn?
Hi, I'm Sleepy Floyd. Floyd's out there slicing people up with a sword.
Holy shit.
Wasn't every day a story like this hit the town. But for those who lived through it, it became the stuff of legends.
What happened here? You have no idea.
Hey, man.
Huh?
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 Is that?
So then,
I came down.
good old Magic
Miss-
Johnson. So what you gonna do, Charles? What you gonna do? Yeah, that's a no look pass for sure.
With you, bro. All right, man. This next one is gonna be the what is it? The Bear season 4 trailer. Here we go. Yeah. I'm excited about this one. Here we go.
Okay,
Cousin.
buongiorno tutti.
It's hard and it's brutal, and that's what makes it special.
I'm fired up, ready to go. No, same.
Showtime!
I get it, you know, chaos and turmoil, but it's a problem when you're letting it fuel you and fuel the food.
You need to not miss, guys.
The offerings will
Substantially different on each visit.
consistency seems to be the weak link here.
Just breathe.
Look, we could do this. We could take care of people. We could make it calm. We could make it delicious. We can make people happy.
I don't want you to hide from things just because you can.
Jamie Lee.
Hi, Bear.
That's probably his mom's.
I don't want this place to be chaos. You know that, right?
If I'm making direct eye contact, come to me.
How do I know that you're looking at me?
Because he's looking right at you.
Well, I got it. Okay.
I can feel you chasing something, but you ain't got nothing to prove.
Sometimes your work family is closer to you than your family.
How about this? Upon my signal, unleash hell.
There's one really true thing about restaurants.
System, baby.
Ooh.
You are never alone.
Looks elegant, right? No, just don't do that. Just stand right here. Yeah. Put your hands down and walk like a G. There you go, Neil.
Hey, man, I'm excited about that. You know, one thing about that show, man, that I really love is they all have the exact same goal. Like, they all want to be excellent. And I love that. Cause like when you first start watching the show, man, he comes in there and he comes into this restaurant to get it together, and they didn't want that. But it's evolved to a point where they all want to be excellent. They all want to be a master in their area, man. And I love that. Even Cousin, you know what I'm saying?
His growth in that show is
It's
some of the
crazy,
greatest
bro.
redemption I've seen on television ever. It's just like I like how they give like certain people like one person gets like an episode every season, like
Yep.
and it's like okay, you growing with these people, like you see that growth, you see the maturity for them to want that goal, and it brings you on board so well, man. I love it.
Man. It's a good show. So if y'all not watching Bear, man, please watch Bear, man. The Bear. It is great, especially if you love food. Watch it. And real quick too, Jamie Lee Curtis, Bro, I used to have a crush on Jamie Lee Curtis back in True Lie days, yo. True Lies. I don't know that was that one scene, bro. Jamie Lee Curtis had my heart.
That's the grave.
Hey man, nah, bro. You know me. I'm here. I'm out here. Y'all see me. I shares what's on my heart. It's so my heart. I love it, hurt. I love it. All right. Last but not least, this is we've actually seen I think it was the first trailer. I think this is the newest one. Let me see here. Yeah, I think it's the newest trailer. It's coming out here on Netflix, and y'all gonna know what it is once I put it on. So I'm not even gonna talk about it. I'm just gonna be about it. Don't talk about it. Be about it.
Let's run it up, my boy.
Happy Gilmore. 30 years ago, I decided to give golf a try.
But even when
Can't
you're
wait,
at the
bro.
top of your
With the
game,
butters on.
you can always shake.
Damn, he face playing like a
Happy
mug.
Gilmore sucks.
Oh, eat a bag of
How are you going to put Vienna through ballet school? It's $75,000 a year. That's 4 years. That's 333 grand.
That's terrible math, Johnny. It's 300 grand. I wouldn't even know where to start.
Let them see the happy I fell in love with.
Come on, you gotta do it, Dad.
All right, let's go. Let's go get him, Dad. But how about the chick?
I know how to do it, Dad. Let's go.
Oh, Dad, we got this.
What the hell is happening?
That's how I get it started.
Happy Gilmore is breaking in yet another caddy you just met.
All right, we're gonna go. See, but you bring those. Those always come. All right, that's it. They got a strap if you want to use the strap.
Happy Gilmore didn't have things flowing on the first though.
Check out the name tag, grandson. You're in my world now.
I got you a little something there, Pop. Everyone is talking about Comeback Kid.
Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore.
You've been watching you play, Mr. Gilmore. So inspiring.
My dad loved you, man. Ooh, I am so sorry.
Give him here. I got some Gorilla Glue.
Remember the happy place I went to? You go to yours.
Oh my God, Rory!
Jackass. Bingo.
Let me pass away.
You stole my life from me. Why would I want to steal the life of somebody who eats pieces of shit for breakfast?
For breakfast. Yeah, bro. I am an Adam Sandler fan.
100%.
Yeah, I like Adam Sandler stuff, man. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be a must watch. It's an absolute must watch.
Absolutely.
Hey, man. So there it is.
Hey, bro.
Episode 15.
Happy birthday, my boy.
Hey, bro. I am blessed, man. I tell you that I am absolutely blessed. One thing real quick. I wanna put some prayers out there for my lady's family member, one of her family members, man, recently went through some surgery. Put some prayers out there for her if y'all can, so that she can heal soon. She's recovered. She's in the recovery, basically. So definitely put some prayers out there for her, please. And I really, really appreciate that. Other than that, man, like I said, episode 15, Uno Cinco, right? One of these days, y'all, I'm gonna get it right. I promise you. I'm gonna surprise y'all. Yeah, hats. Fresh popcorn hats. Like I said, they'll be coming soon. Shoot us a text, email, drop a comment in the box down low, man, and let us know what y'all think. And again, those questions we asked, man, all that stuff, man, when y'all get a chance, give us some feedback. We love feedback. We just want to grow, man. That's all we want to do is grow. Please do that for us. This dude right here. You out of control. Hey, DJ. Yes, my DJ.
That's my DJ.
Go, DJ. I like that, man. I
Yeah,
like the tune of that, bro.
Yeah, bro.
And 1-on-1, the hottest. My bad. I was about to go in, bro. You know me. I like some Wayne, bro. I like some Wayne. So. What you got, Juice? Talk to me.
Hey, bro. Happy birthday to my
appreciate you, man.
My Ace Boone Coon. I ain't heard that in forever, right?
Ace Boone Coon, my day one's a day one. A1's is day one, homie.
Happy birthday to my boy.
And also, all of our colonels, man, they're wishing me a happy birthday, man. Pre-text, post-text, in the chat, man. I really, 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 really appreciate it, man. So the next time we'll see y'all, man, it's gonna be somebody else's birthday. So with that said, man, we out of here. Y'all enjoy.
Fresh popcorn.
Peace.
We out. Peace.